Bullets, bulldozers, and now books. Here's what's happening in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. The occupied territory remains one of the world's most militarized zones, roughly 10 soldiers for every 100 people, backed by a record of encounter killings, arbitrary arrests under the UAPA and Public Safety Act, and special powers granted to the CRPF. 23 UN resolutions later, custodial abuse is still documented by the UN and Amnesty International. But India has now added a quieter instrument of control: the book. And this is not new. In 2019, India revoked Article 370, stripping Jammu and Kashmir of its special status and statehood, folding it directly into New Delhi's control and treating a disputed territory as a purely internal, unilateral matter. And hard power did the rest. Lockdowns, communication blackouts, mass detentions. Now the same logic is being applied to knowledge itself. On July 9, 2026, authorities ordered every school, college, university, and coaching center in Indian-occupied Jammu and Kashmir to screen all books, papers, and even theses for content that's objectionable, defined as violating religious sentiments, laws, or established norms. Officials admit the directive never actually defines objectionable. What it does, according to critics, is quietly erase 7 decades of Muslim identity and resistance from the record. What really triggered this directive are 2 books profiling those who fought for Kashmir's right to self-determination. One of them, Personalities and Legends of Jammu and Kashmir, was banned from calling a freedom fighter martyred, a word BJP politician called academic jihad. This follows last year's ban on 25 books, including work by Arundhati Roy and A.G. Noorani, still contested in court. 3 people linked to publication were arrested, 8 education officials suspended. This is soft power completing what hard power started, not just occupying the present, but erasing its record, so the next generation cannot even name what happened to them. This pattern, although, is not new for India. The UN has flagged arbitrary detentions and torture for years, like I said. Amnesty has documented Muslim homes demolished without a warning, a terror suspect's family bulldozed while relatives slept inside, a journalist house razed weeks after he exposed police corruption. Pellet guns still blind protesters. Half-widows are still a reality. Forced disappearances and general Islamophobia exists till date. Indian atrocities have long written the wounds, and now the state is rewriting the story, so the next generation of Kashmiris inherit tempered history, one that serves BJP's vision.